What do you know about the world, Earth, universe, and even yourself? When did this all begin? Haven't you ever wondered about things that seem to be normal? What do you know about galaxies, parallel worlds, the fast light theory, faster than the light that we know today? What do you know? Our ancients, through history, looked around and wondered. And what did we get? The gravity we find familiar. The math we find boring. Relativity of Einstein that so many just cannot understand. Space and time. What is even time? The magic is right behind the simple questions. Where are we? Where do we stand? What is space? Those people found a lot, and the rest is on our shoulders. They say that de Broglie had the thought of matter waves while he was listening to music, thinking of all that beauty behind the standing waves coming out of the violin. They found out later his imaginary idea was real, and a physicist called Schrödinger came up with an equation that seems to describe it. And away from all of this, secrets and puzzles. Away from all the logic we learned in schools, quantum mechanics stands, where math and equations speak too loud. Answers everything. We could never understand quantum mechanics, but we could find a way to deal with it. Probability. Because crazy particles never stop playing, and that shaped our definition of any particle. Particles should act like particles, according to Newton's laws and our logic, just like this. And a wave should act like a wave. But that's not what happens in the experiments. That shocked the scientists. Particles acted like waves. And so the scientists said, let's put an observer to see what happens to the electrons. And the shocking result is, the particles came back to act like particles. It's like the particles knew that we were observing and started playing, which made it impossible to know the reality of what we are dealing with. Does that mean that we affect and decide the destiny of some cases and things? And what's stranger than that is the quantum entanglement, is where two particles connected to each other can transform information instantly, even if the other particle is on the moon. You say that is crazy, but experiments are proving that today in some developed labs. The human mind is studying the unseen world, atoms and particles that we have never seen. Understanding the microscopic world through the laws of quantum is our key to understanding the cosmos. The age of the universe is written in the stars, and the stars is inside of us. Even the early moments of the Big Bang. A lot and a lot under the eye of equations and experiments. And the question is still, what do you know?